that is enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. First carry for the Auburn line. Take Bigsby. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Picked off by Justin Reed. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go, 79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
First carry for David Montgomery. He'll bowl his way forward for a couple. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, all alone. That is caught by Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And that's gonna be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
19 Tiger. 19.
McCarthy gonna tack this one forward to his receiver. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Noah. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
These are 24. Son, it's on. Here we go, son.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage to get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First and 10.
Hey, go!
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and I saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Big-time play for Philly. 32 yards.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Tracking 60.
To throw is McCarthy. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Eagles. And Butker on for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Kirk. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
Second and
39. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence now. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here comes 3rd and 6. So the Eagles will use their first time out here to talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Go, let's go. Hey, easy, Ralph, up.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. 13 yards on the catch there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, Lion.
To throw is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Travel like a Braun, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, the land in the rain.
Quickly taken in by Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 24.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On first down, here's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
19 Tiger.
To the air once more is McCarthy. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dirty left. Take easy. Round.
On first down, Locke. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Lawrence. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Eagles are gonna take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
On red. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Lawrence into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, tomato. Cut. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, Soko, high. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the jump. 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. the gun. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, they leave Noel wide open. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Check smash. Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey! Hiking 18. 70 Ranger.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, break. Ready? Check. Hurt. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
To throw, it's McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he will get into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Once again, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That's going to be dropped underneath for Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Right side, taken by Njoku. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
72.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18. Cougar 19.
Make some good plays today.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. No. Panther 11. Bronco 80. 19 Lion.
To throw is McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
1st and 10.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles. 60.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now McCarthy. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. Well, guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll run with Bigsby. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Harrison
Butker on now for the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Moore going in motion. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On first down, it's Swift. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Red on red. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. This one out quickly to Noel. Now he's free at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Eagles 38, Vikings 20. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hey, attention.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Hey, something.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Coleman.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
28-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Buckner now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Red on red. John.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10.
and that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, street. Rocco 80.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from South Philly.